The Law of Orb, How the Constellation of the Celestial Bodies Influence Human Destiny on Earth. Written and published by the Zillionpro. Chapter 1, Unveiling the Law of Orb. Gazing upon the night sky, humanity has always been captivated by the twinkling dance of celestial bodies. These distant orbs, seemingly fixed against the vast canvas of darkness, have ignited our curiosity for millennia. From the flickering flames of campfires to the powerful telescopes of modern observatories, we've sought to understand the cosmos and its potential connection to our lives on Earth. This enduring quest birthed astrology, the practice of studying the movements and positions of celestial objects to glean insights into human experiences and destiny's early glimmers, the seeds of astrology in ancient civilizations. The roots of astrology stretch back to the dawn of civilization. In Mesopotamia, around 2000 BCE, the Babylonians meticulously tracked the movements of the planets and stars. They identified constellations and assigned them symbolic meanings, believing these celestial patterns could predict floods, famines, and even the rise and fall of empires. Similarly, the Egyptians mapped the heavens, associating celestial bodies with their deities and using them to guide agricultural practices and forecast the future. From myth to mathematics, the Greeks and the dawn of astronomical inquiry. The ancient Greeks, renowned for their intellectual pursuits, made significant contributions to the development of astrology. They incorporated Babylonian observations and introduced geometry and mathematics to celestial studies. Figures like Pythagoras and Eudoxus of Cnidus laid the groundwork for astronomy, distinguishing between fixed stars and the wandering stars we now call planets. Aristotle, the influential philosopher, explored the concept of the celestial spheres, proposing a nested system of rotating orbs carrying the planets and stars. The Roman embrace and the rise of horoscopes. Astrology flourished in the Roman Empire, where it blended with Greek and Babylonian influences. Roman astrologers, often depicted in popular culture in flowing robes and pointed hats, cast horoscopes, charts depicting the planetary positions at the time of a person's birth. These horoscopes were used to predict personality traits, potential life paths, and even favorable times for undertakings like business ventures or journeys. The medieval tapestry, astrology and the fusion of science and religion. During the Middle Ages, astrology remained a prominent field of study in Europe. Islamic scholars like Al-Farabi and Al-Bumazza translated and built upon Greek astronomical and astrological texts. These works were later rediscovered and absorbed by European scholars, who attempted to reconcile astrology with Christian theology. The concept of the divine clockmaker who set the celestial machinery in motion found resonance with some religious thinkers, while others remained skeptical. The Enlightenment and the seeds of skepticism. The rise of scientific inquiry during the Enlightenment era challenged the prevailing dominance of astrology. The scientific method, emphasizing observation, experimentation, and falsifiable hypotheses, gained traction. Astronomers like Johannes Kepler made significant strides in understanding planetary motion, paving the way for a more scientific approach to studying the heavens. While astrology continued to be practiced by some, it was increasingly relegated to the fringes of scientific discourse. The modern revival, astrology in the 20th and 21st centuries. In the 20th century, there was a renewed interest in astrology, fueled in part by the counterculture movements of the 1960s and 70s. People sought alternative ways of understanding themselves and the universe, and astrology offered a system that resonated with their search for meaning. Today, astrology enjoys widespread popularity, with millions consulting horoscopes and natal charts for guidance. While still considered a pseudoscience by many in the scientific community, astrology persists as a fascinating cultural phenomenon, a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos and its potential influence on our lives. Looking ahead, the enduring allure of the celestial dance. As we go deeper into this book, we will explore the intricate language of the stars, the symbolism associated with celestial bodies, and the methods used to interpret their movements. We will examine the theories behind how astrology may influence personality, life paths, and even global events. By understanding the history and core principles of astrology, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery and gain a fresh perspective on the interconnectedness of humanity in the cosmos. Chapter 2, The Orbs and Their Energies, Understanding the Celestial Caste. The celestial stage is teeming with celestial bodies, each playing a distinct role in the astrological drama. These celestial actors, the sun, moon, planets, and even asteroids, possess unique energies that are believed to influence our lives here on Earth. Understanding the characteristics and symbolism associated with these celestial bodies is the foundation for interpreting the celestial language and unlocking the insights astrology offers. The luminous luminaries, sun and moon. The sun and moon occupy a central place in astrology, not just because they are the most prominent celestial bodies in our sky, but also because of their symbolic weight. The sun represents our core essence, our vitality, and our sense of self. It is associated with leadership, ambition, and creativity. The moon, on the other hand, embodies our emotions, intuition, and subconscious mind. It governs our nurturing instincts, our need for security, and our emotional responses. The interplay between the sun and moon in a natal chart can reveal a lot about a person's fundamental nature and how they project themselves to the world. The planetary players, unveiling their cosmic archetypes. Beyond the sun and moon, the 5 visible planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, each carry distinct archetypal energies. These archetypes represent fundamental human experiences, motivations, and challenges. Mercury, the messenger, this swift-moving planet is associated with communication, intellect, and adaptability. Its position in a natal chart can tell us about a person's learning style, communication skills, and thought processes. Venus, the lover. Venus embodies love, beauty, pleasure, and diplomacy. Its placement can influence a person's approach to relationships, their artistic sensibilities, and their desire for harmony. Mars, the warrior. Fiery Mars represents action, assertion, and our drive to achieve. Its position can reveal a person's courage, competitiveness, and how they handle conflicts. Jupiter, the benefactor, associated with good fortune, expansion, and optimism. Jupiter's placement can indicate areas of growth, abundance, and a person's overall sense of purpose. Saturn, the taskmaster. Saturn represents limitations, discipline, and responsibility. Its influence can manifest in a person's work ethic, sense of boundaries, and ability to overcome challenges. The distant dancers, asteroids and beyond. While the sun, moon, and planets are the primary celestial bodies considered in astrology, some astrologers also incorporate asteroids and other celestial objects into their interpretations. These distant dancers can add further nuance and detail to a natal chart, offering insights into specific personality traits, talents, or potential challenges beyond fixed meanings. The nuances of planetary aspects. The celestial bodies don't act in isolation. The angles they form with each other, called aspects, play a crucial role in shaping their combined influence. Imagine a harmonious musical chord. Certain aspects, like trines and sextiles, create a flow of energy that can indicate ease and opportunity. Conversely, aspects like squares and oppositions can create tension and conflict, which can also be a catalyst for growth if properly harnessed. The celestial zoo, unveiling the zodiac menagerie. The backdrop against which these celestial bodies move is the zodiac, a belt of constellations that seem to form a path across the sky. The zodiac is divided into 12 signs, each with its own set of characteristics and symbolism. These signs represent different archetypal energies that influence personality traits, life paths, and how we interact with the world. When a celestial body occupies a particular sign in a natal chart, its energy is expressed through the lens of that sign's qualities. For instance, someone with the sun in the sign of Leo, known for its fire and confidence, might express their leadership qualities in a bold and theatrical way. Understanding the interplay between the celestial bodies and the zodiac signs is essential for interpreting the nuances of a natal chart. The ever-shifting firmament, the dance of transits. The celestial bodies are constantly moving, and these movements are believed to influence ongoing situations here on Earth. These movements are called transits, and astrologers analyze how transiting planets interact with the natal chart to understand potential challenges, opportunities, and turning points in a person's life. By understanding the celestial cast, their unique energies, and how they interact with each other, we can begin to decipher the celestial language and unlock the insights astrology offers into our lives. As we delve deeper into this book, we will explore how these celestial influences can manifest in our personalities, relationships, and life paths. Chapter 3, The Grand Script, The Language of the Stars. The celestial stage is set, the actors are in position, and the cosmic drama unfolds. Yet, how do we interpret the whispers from the cosmos and glean insights from the grand script written in the stars? This chapter delves into the core tools astrologers use to translate the celestial language, aspects, houses, and the art of natal chart reading, the symphony of the spheres, unveiling planetary aspects. Imagine a celestial orchestra. The planets, with their distinct energies, are the instruments. The angles they form with each other, called aspects, are like musical notes that determine the harmony or dissonance of the overall melody. These aspects play a crucial role in shaping the combined influence of the planets in a natal chart. Harmonious melodies, trines and sextiles. Certain aspects, like trines and sextiles, create a harmonious flow of energy. A trine, resembling a flowing triangle, indicates ease and opportunity. It suggests that the energies of the involved planets complement each other, creating a natural synergy. Sextiles, depicted by two hexagons connected by a line, create a supportive and cooperative dynamic. They can indicate talent or a natural inclination towards areas influenced by the involved planets. Dissonant chords, squares and oppositions. Not all celestial music is harmonious. Aspects like squares and oppositions create tension and conflict. Squares, resembling a square with opposing corners filled, can indicate challenges, frustrations, or internal struggles. Oppositions, where planets are positioned directly across the zodiac wheel, can create a clash of energies. However, these challenging aspects can also be catalysts for growth and force us to confront our limitations to achieve personal evolution. Understanding the nuances, interpreting the full picture. It's important to remember that aspects don't exist in isolation. Astrologers consider the overall chart, the specific planets involved, and the signs they occupy when interpreting an aspect's influence. For example, a Sun-Saturn square might manifest as difficulty with authority figures for one person, while for another, it could translate into a strong work ethic and ambition. The celestial stage, unveiling the houses. Imagine the zodiac wheel as a stage divided into 12 sections. These sections, called houses, represent different areas of life experience. Each house governs specific themes, and the planets occupying them influence how those themes play out in our lives. The first house, self and identity. The first house, located at the cusp of the chart, represents self-image, our outward persona, and how we present ourselves to the world. Planets in this house can offer clues about our physical appearance, our sense of self, and our life path. The second house, possessions and values. The second house governs our material possessions, our sense of security, and our values. Planets here can reveal our approach to finances, our earning potential, and how we value things, both material and intangible. The third house, communication and learning. The third house represents communication, learning, and early childhood experiences. Planets here can influence our communication style, learning methods, and our relationship with siblings or close neighbors. The remaining houses each have their own specific themes, such as relationships, career, creativity, family, and spirituality. By understanding the planetary placements in each house, we gain insight into various aspects of our lives. The birth script, delving into natal chart reading. A natal chart, also known as a birth chart, is a snapshot of the celestial sky at the exact moment and location of a person's birth. It is like a celestial fingerprint, a unique map that reveals the potential influences shaping a person's life journey. Natal chart reading involves analyzing the placements of planets in signs and houses, considering aspects between planets, and interpreting the overall energetic blueprint. This analysis can provide insights into personality traits. Natal charts can reveal dominant personality traits, strengths, and weaknesses. Understanding these influences can help us navigate life's challenges and leverage our strengths for personal growth. Life paths. The celestial configuration can offer clues about potential career paths, relationships, and major life events. However, it's important to remember that astrology doesn't dictate our destiny, it simply offers possibilities and tendencies. Relationship dynamics. Natal charts can help us understand our needs and preferences in relationships, both romantic and platonic. By comparing natal charts, we can gain insight into potential compatibility with others. A guide, not a script. Embracing free will. While astrology offers valuable insights, it's crucial to remember that it is not a deterministic script for our lives. We possess free will and the ability to shape our destinies through our choices and actions. Natal charts and celestial influences are a guide, not a preordained fate. Chapter 4, The Cosmic Energies in Action. From personalities to paths. The celestial actors are aligned, the grand script unfolds, and the drama of human experience plays out. In this chapter, we look into the practical applications of astrology, exploring how the celestial influences we've examined translate into tangible aspects of our lives. We'll see how planetary placements, aspects, and houses can manifest in our personalities, shape our life paths, and even influence our relationships. Unveiling the self. The fingerprint of personality. Our natal charts offer a unique window into the tapestry of our personalities. The placement of planets in signs and houses reveals dominant personality traits, strengths, and even potential weaknesses. Here's how some celestial influences might manifest. The sun's influence. Core essence and identity. The sun represents our core self, our ego, and our sense of purpose. Someone with the sun in the fire sign Leo, for example, might exhibit Leo's natural confidence and desire for leadership. The moon's influence. Emotions and intuition. The moon governs our emotions, subconscious mind, and need for security. A person with the moon in the water sign Cancer might be highly sensitive and possess a strong nurturing instinct. The planetary mix. A blend of traits. The interaction of various planets in a chart creates a unique blend of traits. Someone with Mars, assertiveness, in a harmonious aspect with Venus, diplomacy, might be a natural negotiator, able to assert themselves while maintaining positive relationships. Beyond personality, the compass of life paths. Astrology can offer guidance not just on who we are, but also on where we might be headed. By understanding the planetary placements in houses associated with career, finances, and life goals, we can gain valuable insights into potential paths. The 10th house. Career and public image. The 10th house represents our career aspirations, public image, and professional achievements. Planets here can indicate natural talents and areas where success is most likely. The 2nd house and 8th house. Financial security. The 2nd house governs our personal finances and sense of security, while the 8th house deals with shared resources and inheritances. The placements in these houses can offer clues about our earning potential and approach to money management. Life's journey, transits and major life events. The ever-shifting celestial landscape, with transits of planets, can influence major life events. Astrologers can analyze these transits to identify potential periods of opportunity, challenge, or change. It's important to remember that astrology doesn't dictate a predetermined career path. It simply offers insights into natural talents, potential challenges, and areas where fulfillment might be found. The cosmic dance of relationships, compatibility and connection. Astrology can also shed light on the complex dynamics of relationships. By comparing natal charts, we can gain insights into potential compatibility with others, both romantic and platonic. Venus and Mars, the language of love and desire. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, indicates our approach to love and relationships. Mars, the planet of action and assertion, reveals our desires and how we express them. Comparing the placements of these planets in individual charts can offer clues about potential compatibility. Synastry. Unveiling the bond. Synastry is the practice of comparing natal charts to understand the energetic connection between two individuals. It can reveal areas of harmony, potential challenges, and the overall dynamic of the relationship beyond compatibility. Building fulfilling connections. Understanding the celestial influences in our own charts and those of our partners is just one piece of the puzzle. Ultimately, building fulfilling relationships requires effective communication, empathy, and a commitment to working through challenges. A word of caution: embracing free will and individuality. While astrology can offer valuable insights, it's crucial to avoid getting caught up in deterministic interpretations. Our natal charts are not blueprints that dictate our every move. We possess free will, the ability to make choices, and the power to shape our destinies. The true value of astrology lies in its potential to empower us. By understanding how celestial influences might manifest in our lives, we can leverage our strengths, navigate challenges, and make informed decisions. It's a tool for self-discovery, not a rigid script for our lives. In the next chapter, we'll explore how astrology goes beyond personality and life paths. We'll delve into the influence of transits, the movement of celestial bodies, and their impact on ongoing situations. Chapter 5, Beyond Fate, Navigating the Celestial Currents. The celestial actors continue their dance across the cosmic stage, their movements influencing not just personalities and life paths, but also the ongoing flow of events. This chapter looks into the concept of transits, the ever-shifting positions of planets in relation to our natal charts, and explores how they can act as catalysts for change and transformation. The celestial clock, understanding transits. Imagine the planets as celestial hands moving across a giant cosmic clock. These movements, called transits, constantly alter the angles between planets and our natal charts. As these angles shift, the energetic influences associated with those planets are triggered, impacting our lives in various ways. Short-term transits, the daily dance. Fast-moving planets like the Moon and Mercury can have quick and fleeting impacts when they transit our natal charts. For example, a Moon transit might affect our emotions for a few hours, while a Mercury transit could influence communication or short-term thinking for a day or two. Long-term transits, shaping life phases. Slower-moving planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune have a more lasting effect on our lives. Their transits often mark significant life phases, periods of growth, challenge, or transformation. For instance, a Saturn transit might bring a period of increased responsibility or a need for hard work, while a Uranus transit could usher in unexpected changes or awakenings. Interpreting transits, aligning with the cosmic flow. Understanding how transits interact with our natal charts allows us to navigate the ongoing celestial dance. Here are some ways astrologers interpret transits. Favorable transits, riding the cosmic wave. Harmonious transits, like planets forming supportive aspects with natal chart placements, can create periods of opportunity, growth, and ease. These might be good times to initiate new projects, pursue relationships, or embark on personal growth journeys. Challenging transits, weathering the cosmic storm. Dissonant transits, like squares and oppositions, can bring challenges, roadblocks, or periods of frustration. However, these challenges can also be catalysts for growth, forcing us to confront our limitations and embrace change. By understanding the nature of the transit, we can navigate them with more resilience and insight beyond prediction. Proactive navigation. While transits can offer clues about upcoming influences, astrology isn't about predicting the future. It's about understanding the potential energetic currents and using that awareness to make informed choices. During challenging transits, we can increase self-awareness. By understanding the nature of the transit and its potential impact on our emotional state, we can make better decisions and avoid impulsive reactions. Embrace proactive measures. For instance, if a transit suggests financial difficulties, we might tighten our budget and prioritize saving. Seek support. Knowing that a transit might bring relationship challenges can prompt us to communicate openly with our partners or seek guidance from trusted friends or therapists. The art of timing. Ephemerides and astrological elections. Ephemerides are tables that list the positions of planets at specific times. Astrologers use ephemerides to identify upcoming transits and their potential influences. Additionally, the concept of astrological elections involves choosing specific times to initiate important undertakings, based on favorable planetary alignments. For example, someone starting a new business might choose a date with a supportive transit of Jupiter, the planet of expansion living in harmony with the cosmos. Understanding transits allows us to move beyond a passive acceptance of fate and embrace a more proactive approach to navigating life's journey. By aligning ourselves with the cosmic flow, we can harness the energy of favorable transits and navigate challenging ones with greater awareness and resilience. Ultimately, astrology empowers us to become active participants in shaping our own destinies. The next chapter will consider the practical application of astrology in our daily lives. We'll explore techniques for understanding your natal chart, using astrology for decision making, and integrating this celestial wisdom into your personal growth journey. Chapter 6, The Law of Orb and You, a practical guide. We've explored the language of the stars, the celestial actors, and the grand script they weave across the cosmic stage. Now, it's time to bring astrology down to earth. This chapter equips you with practical tools to understand your own natal chart, integrate astrology into your daily life, and harness its wisdom for personal growth. Unlocking your celestial fingerprint, understanding your natal chart. Your natal chart, a snapshot of the heavens at your birth, is the foundation for personal astrological exploration. Here's how to access and begin interpreting your chart. Finding your birth information. The most crucial step is gathering your birth date, time, and location. Birth certificates are the most accurate source, but you can also use online resources if the exact time is unavailable. Free astrology websites and apps. Numerous websites and mobile applications offer free natal chart generation. These platforms display the positions of planets in signs and houses, providing a starting point for exploration. Delving deeper with professional astrologers. While free resources offer a basic understanding, a professional astrologer can provide a more nuanced interpretation of your chart, considering aspects and the overall planetary interplay. Demystifying the symbols, a beginner's guide to interpretation. Once you have your natal chart, here are some key elements to focus on. The sun sign, often referred to as your star sign. The sun's placement in your chart reveals your core essence, identity, and potential life purpose. The moon sign, governing your emotions, intuition, and subconscious needs. The moon sign sheds light on your emotional landscape and how you connect with others. The rising sign, ascendant. This sign represents your outward persona, the mask you wear for the world. It influences your first impressions and how you approach life. Planetary placements. Each planet in your chart carries a specific energy that manifests in different areas of your life depending on the house it occupies. For example, Mars in Aries might indicate a fiery and assertive personality, while Mars in Libra might suggest a more diplomatic approach. Beyond the basics, exploring aspects and houses. As you delve deeper, consider aspects, the angles between planets, and houses, the celestial wheel divided into sections. For a more comprehensive understanding, aspects, harmonious aspects like trines and sextiles indicate ease and potential for growth. Dissonant aspects like squares and oppositions can bring challenges but also opportunities for learning and transformation. Houses. Each house governs a specific life area, such as career, relationships, finances, or creativity. Understanding the planets in each house reveals how celestial influences might manifest in those areas. Astrology in action, harnessing the celestial wisdom. Now that you have a basic understanding of your natal chart, here are some ways to integrate astrology into your daily life. Decision making. During periods of indecision, consult your transits, the movement of planets relative to your natal chart, to identify potential opportunities or challenges. Choosing dates for important undertakings based on supportive planetary alignments, astrological elections, can be a helpful tool. Career and relationships. Understanding the planetary placements in your chart associated with career and relationships can offer insights into potential paths and areas of compatibility with others. Personal growth. Astrology can highlight areas where you possess natural talents and areas that might require more effort. By understanding your strengths and weaknesses, you can set goals and embark on a journey of self-improvement. Remember, astrology is not a rigid roadmap, but rather a compass offering guidance and direction. Here are some additional tips for a balanced approach. Focus on self-awareness. Use astrology to understand your motivations, emotional triggers, and potential blind spots. This can lead to greater self-awareness and improved decision-making. Embrace free will. Astrology doesn't dictate your destiny. You have the power to make choices and shape your path. Use celestial influences as insights, not limitations. Enjoy the journey. Learning astrology should be a fun and enriching exploration. Don't get bogged down in complex details. Start with the basics and gradually expand your knowledge. Beyond you, exploring synastry and compatibility. Astrology can also shed light on relationships. By comparing natal charts, synastry, you can gain insights into potential compatibility with partners, friends, or colleagues. This understanding can help navigate relationship dynamics and foster stronger connections. The final word, astrology is a tool for growth. Astrology is not a magic bullet, nor is it a replacement for hard work or self-reflection. However, when approached with an open mind and a healthy dose of skepticism, it can be a valuable tool for personal growth and development. Chapter 7, Unveiling the Astrological Mysteries. Having explored the fundamentals of astrology and its practical applications, you might be eager to dig deeper into this captivating field. This chapter ventures beyond the basics, introducing advanced concepts and techniques for those seeking a more nuanced understanding of the celestial language beyond the natal chart. Exploring predictive techniques. While natal charts offer a snapshot of our potential, some astrologers delve into predictive techniques to gain insights into future possibilities. Here are two prominent methods. Solar arcs. This method uses the sun's movement after birth to predict potential events. By correlating the sun's movement with specific degrees in your natal chart, astrologers can identify potential turning points or significant life changes. Secondary progressions. This technique involves symbolically translating a day to a year. By analyzing the movement of planets in your natal chart 1 degree per year, astrologers can identify potential influences that might unfold over time. It's important to remember that predictive techniques are not foolproof. They offer possibilities, not certainties. Our free will and the ever-shifting cosmic landscape can alter the course of events. Unveiling the archetypes. A journey through mythology. Astrology is deeply intertwined with mythology. The planets, signs, and even asteroids often share names and symbolic associations with mythological figures and narratives. By exploring these myths, we gain a deeper understanding of the archetypal energies associated with each celestial body and zodiac sign. For instance, understanding the myth of Mars, the Roman god of war, can shed light on the aggressive and assertive energy associated with the planet Mars in astrology. Similarly, exploring the myth of Venus, the Roman goddess of love and beauty, can provide insights into the themes of love, pleasure, and diplomacy associated with the planet Venus in natal charts. A journey through time. Exploring historical astrology. Astrology has a rich and complex history, dating back thousands of years. Different cultures developed their own unique astrological systems, each offering valuable insights into celestial influences. Exploring these historical systems can broaden your understanding of astrology and its diverse applications. For example, Hellenistic astrology, practiced in ancient Greece and Rome, focused on planetary timing, and mundane astrology, which examines how celestial events influence world events. Vedic astrology, an ancient Indian system, uses a different zodiac system and emphasizes the concept of karma and reincarnation. By learning about these historical systems, you gain a deeper appreciation for the evolution of astrology and its enduring influence on various cultures. The fixed stars, unveiling hidden depths. While planets are the primary celestial bodies considered in astrology, some astrologers also incorporate fixed stars into their interpretations. These distant stars, seemingly fixed in the night sky, are believed to hold potent astrological significance. Fixed stars can be associated with specific personality traits, life events, or even professions. Understanding the fixed stars in your natal chart can add another layer of complexity and nuance to your astrological profile. However, incorporating fixed stars requires a deeper level of astrological knowledge and is not essential for beginners. The ethical practice of astrology. As you go deeper into astrology, consider the ethical implications of its practice. Avoid making deterministic pronouncements. Astrology is not about predicting the future with certainty. Respect client autonomy. Clients should be empowered to make their own choices, not feel pressured to follow astrological dictates. Maintain confidentiality. A client's natal chart is personal information and should be treated with respect and privacy. The final note: remember, the true value of astrology lies not in predicting the future, but in empowering you to navigate the present with greater awareness and self-understanding. As you embark on this celestial journey, may the stars guide you on a path of self-discovery and a meaningful connection with the universe.